You were in Jeff Dies Live this last week, right, Mark?
Yeah, there was 2 lives this week, like the 2 live crew.
2 live crew.
Wow.
Thank you. And unfortunately I was in a work meeting when the first one, and I got out and I was so distraught. And I texted Tom. I was like, "Sorry, I missed the Jeff Die Live." I don't know why I had to apologize, but I felt the need to.
Well, of course,
But then I caught the second
Die.
one. I know, I should drop everything. It's like following Christ. Like, drop everything and follow Christ.
Yeah, when he tells you, like, hey, put down the fishing poles and follow me, you got to do it. Follow me to Sarasota this weekend. Okay, Mark, and then what?
And then he came on the next day, and I was there for it, and I was just shucking and jiving with my boy, Jeff Die.
Oh, it was amazing. You're involved. You're now deeply, deeply involved, Mark, in the live chat. Here's the clip from the live, and as you know this is screen recorded by the man himself, Mark Wellborn, because Mark is typing. And this is going to be a little synergy of our favorite shows, Die Hard, We Might Be Drunk. It all comes together in this clip from Jeff Dies Live. Jeff Die, comedian, former guest.
It's like the ones that rise to the top. There's some exceptions of people that are kind of I'm not crazy about.
Look at my
But for the most part, all the people that really, really, really succeed for a long period of time.
You should go on We Might Be Drunk with Mark Normand and Sam Morril.
Will I come to UK for a tour anytime soon? Nothing soon.
You got to give the guests. You can't just give a podcast name.
I just noticed you've asked now 3 questions in a row. Is this the only one you responded to?
Well, the Instagram does this weird thing where sometimes you can only see your own messages and not everybody's. But
sure.
I'm too in the thick of it. Sometimes I'm too in the thick of it, of listening what he says, where it's like I can't get out and get back in to try to see if it fixes itself. I'm in there. Sorry, everybody else. I'm not seeing your messages. I'm just shooting mine.
It's all you. But I like the idea that it's just you. It's a personal combo.
Someone said, I like the dartboard, but in the living room, it's not in the living room.
Oh, and then you get a whole view of his whole house.
Yeah, that's why I left this in the clip.
I love this part of the clip, and he's got like he's got an old-fashioned tripod where it has like a manual clicking system. Listen to this noise.
I like the dartboard, but in the living room, it's not in the living room. This is my kitchen. This is kind of like a little dining area.
Wait, hold on.
And so the dark.
This is what they shot the Jazz Singer on, this kind of tripod. Takes minutes to rotate. Kurt Cobain.
It's interesting what he has on his table there.
And so the dartboard is in between the kitchen.
Oh. So
is that a pull-up bar you put on the door?
Oh, that is a Bowflex. Yeah, that's a Bowflex. I've got a P90 system. So no wonder he's jacked. We all know that. He's using an abacus.
It must be tough because he's a tall guy, and the hang from the door frame, like he's already halfway down there, with just his arms.
That sounds sus as
And my living room.
Whoa! That's like going Dancing with Die right there. He flings you around the room. He spins you. This is Mark's ultimate fantasy right here.
And so the dartboard is in between the kitchen.
Watch this twirl.
And my living room, which is.
And in that shot, I saw 12 different John Wayne paintings in that spin.
I'll play darts while everyone's cooking or hanging in the kitchen. You should go on We Might Be Drunk with Mark Normand and Sam Moril. I've asked Mark and Sam. I said I don't drink, but I'd love to be on the podcast. And they were like, we're all booked up. Which is what you tell somebody when you don't want them on. That's what you say. It's a polite way of being like, we're good, we're okay. We don't want you, but that's okay. That's how stuff works.
And then I hear that noise. So first of all, that's too sad that he'll never seem to be on We Might Be Drunk. I mean, bro, they're taking everybody on that show. You can get on. You can get on. Everybody will be on that show by the time the world ends.
They had a guest where where Mark was like, I don't know who this guy is. And they gave so many context clues. I finally had to look him up. And I'll find the name in here and I'll see if you even know who that is. But
okay,
go ahead.
Well, I wanted to do something because
it's okay.
I go, what is that noise? It's not the tripod, but it's a bouncing. There's a bouncing. I go, what is that? And then I was watching a Die Hard episode from last week, I think. And he starts telling a story about a coffee shop visit. You know, a lot of stories are about going to the coffee shop with Jeff Dye. And a lot of the stories he tells are about how they goes to the coffee shop and he didn't know if they liked him at the coffee shop. It was kind of weird at the coffee shop. They loved him. They didn't like him at the... Something always happens at the coffee shop. A lot of he's like, oh, they didn't like me there. It seemed like they were into me there. I'm like, why wouldn't they like Jeff Dye on site? And what was that noise? And I think this clip tells a lot about what's going on. And this adds a whole new element to every Jeff Dye story you've ever heard. Let's watch this, Mark, first, before you give me this name.
In town to take me to his coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
Stand by for that. Stay tuned for that, because next time I go to Tampa, I'll definitely be going to his coffee shop. But Perfect Press was nice and kind of cute. And then in Sarasota, I went to a place called Project Coffee. Nice little place, kind of.
Listen.
I'm guessing it was for locals, maybe. Or maybe I'm just a big, loud, annoying guy. And since I'm always bouncing a ball. If you ever see me in public, I usually have a ball that I'm bouncing.
Whoa. Pause. I'm joking here. This hit me like a bolt of lightning. Jeff Dye is always bouncing a rubber ball around.
Yeah.
Like, so every time you're like, well, they walked in the coffee shop, weren't big fans of me. I don't know. Maybe they thought I was, a straight white male. No, it's because you're bouncing a rubber ball off tile for the entire duration of your visit. He's bouncing balls, Mark.
Yeah. Well, I know he doesn't show the ball, or maybe he does later, but all I think about is him just bouncing a basketball. Like he's like,
yeah. He's one of those
that's how I
Instagram reels
imagine
where
Hypno
it's like
walking around, where he's just constantly.
I gotta grind on the highway. You grind in the school, you grind everywhere to get better. It's die with the ball. So he
I got a basketball, Jones.
It's basketball, and he like a guy who's been in prison 30 years, who all he does is count the number of times he throws the ball at the wall. It's some kind of crazy response to doing anything. Can you imagine? Someone walks into your coffee shop and they're just like, I don't have a ball. But they're like, yeah, I'll have a mochaccino, no coffee. It's just constant banging. And you're like, get the hell out of my store, you straight white male. So when you hear this, he wasn't lying.
That's how stuff works.
No, is this new? Because he says I'm always bouncing a ball, but we've been watching Die for years now.
Yeah.
He wasn't bouncing a ball during Matt and Shane. Why is he bouncing a ball now? What happened? Is this stress-induced bouncing?
Maybe finally Gardini spoke up and was like, Jeff, the mic's actually picking up the ball.
Jeff, it's a little distracting, the constant banging.
It's okay. There's
And it's this big green neon ball. He's bouncing all over the place. So is he in the green room doing that? Being like, people are too sensitive these days. I mean, it's a little too much. People don't even like jokes about Mexicans anymore. It's just this constant banging. How annoying must that be? He's
in the green room.
He's got specialty gloves, I'm sure, like you with bowling. I mean, so he's developed. I think this is new, but now he's saying I've always done it. But I think it's a thing he's developed in the last month. Ball bouncing. To be like, I'm a baseball guy, I'm a sports guy. He's gonna go with a full glove and ball next time. He's gonna be walking around Seattle. Yeah, man, getting pretty woke these days. It's crazy. I found that the craziest news of 2026. Jeff Dye is always, quote, always bouncing a ball. How many times do you think it hit his shoe and rolled away? Someone says. Yes, exactly.
Oh, man.
I mean, how many times does he run it around like, oh, for the ball? Because that's, does he keep a stock? Does he have his opener keep a whole, toy chest full?
It's like a cartoon where the ball rolls out in traffic and Jeff is chasing it and
Yes.
cars are like slamming in the poles
Right.
to avoid Jeff.
Be careful. Comedians crossing here. Comedians lose their ball all the time on this road. Look out. My ball. So that was the most shocking news of 2026. I got to ask Tristan Bowling if he's ever seen this ball, if he's ever played catch, if Jeff Dye does Jeff Dye allow anyone else to have the ball? I wonder.
Does he share?
Does he share? Does he share his toys? We don't know. No, he's not. I think he was making a joke. Someone says, so he's been bouncing it in every live and every podcast since he's mentioned that? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he's bouncing
I keep
this
seeing
ball.
it.
I keep seeing the ball.
I see it in his stories. He's
Yeah.
like, he's sitting in the front of a car, like tossing it back.
Yeah. I don't know if this is
Yeah.
a new character, a new personality you're developing, ball guy. Hey, it's the guy that's always bouncing a ball. It's the adult man with a ball. Yes. That could be his new personality. I don't know, but it's not a joke. This is not Andy Kaufman over here. This is Jeff Dye. So believe me, I don't know. Does he mention why he has a ball to people? I really don't know how it works. I don't know, but we're going to have to find out about that. That's the most shocking news. That's bigger than any sort of war update I've gotten, was about Jeff Dye's ball. So
You want
it's,
that name, Tom?
oh, the name of the person, We Might Be Drunk. Yes, that was too
Thomas
obscure.
reached out to me and I've said,
Oh God, was too obscure even for We Might Be Drunk. Yes, Mark, who was the name?
David Allen Greer.
Yes, of course I know David Allen Greer.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that seems like he is a I think he's just a comedian, black comedian. Has a nice voice. I think he's a voiceover work or something. He's an actor. David Allen Greer.
Yes.
Yes. Funny fellow.
But he's going on before Jeff Dye.
Right.
Anyways,
What,
maybe
yeah, exactly.
I'm
What's going on?
bitter.
What's going on? David Allen Greer. Always dribbling a soccer ball around. Did you know that about him? He's always just going back and forth. Playing hacky. We love David Allen Greer over here. So this is what we call a producer's fumble, an outtake, if you will, but an outtake left into Die Hard. An outtake left in to Die Hard. And Mark is a legend for recording this one.
What's the guy from Breaking Bad's name?
Okay, yeah, well, let's start over. So yes, what's the guy from Breaking Bad's name? RJ Mitty?
Brano. What's the guy from Breaking Bad's name?
Walter White.
I know you want to be Walter White, but let's be fuck. I need you to edit this. What's the guy from the soccer show?
Ted Lasso.
Yeah. So here.
So start with don't
Take
be
it from
Walter
here,
White.
yeah.
Be Ted Lasso. Cool.
So this is behind the scenes action into the world of the Die Hard show. It's a complicated process, obviously, and it's more takes than you would see on a major Hollywood production, but they got to get it right. Now, this was all left in, Mark.
Yeah, and I was shocked that the next week David Nell was still the producer. I thought that was
Fire.
a fireable.
That's an
offense
instant
to leave
fireable
that in
offense.
there.
No.
Because it wasn't like I didn't watch it and think it was funny to me. I didn't like, oh, look at Jeff. I don't do that kind of stuff.
No.
I go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they left this in there. I was like genuinely concerned, and I sent it to you right away. I was like, dude, something's got to happen with this producer. He's
We
gotta go.
gotta get this. We gotta cancel this producer.
Yeah.
I would have thrown the ball at the producer's face if I was Jeff Dye if he left this in. The ball would have smashed his nose in, a la Brady Bunch. Let's watch the rest of the clip because now he's gonna do his famous Ted Lasso versus Walter White.
Don't be Walter White. Be Ted Lasso. Okay?
There we go. Nailed it. Who's the soccer guy? David Allen Greer?
Pele?
Pele? Who's the soccer guy? So yeah, Mark, you should be the producer on that show, obviously. I mean, that's not even a question. Would you ever leave a clip like that in? No.
No. And the other crazy thing was like they left it on there, and I was like, okay, by the time it gets to the Patreon, they'll definitely like realize the mistake and go back and fix it, and then it's uploaded to the Patreon and it's still there. So
What a buffoon.